Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Backpack Battles, the Auto Battler meets Backpack Organization game. Think of Backpack Hero meets Super Auto Pets. Today we're going to be playing Reaper. I'm thinking about going with a poison build, just really focusing on the things that make her really good. We'll grab this broom. Basically, it's just a little bit of damage output, plus if you get some mana going, you can get some blind, which is pretty nice. We'll grab these herbs. They just give you a little bit of regen every turn. How this game works basically is you have to win 10 battles and that's the game. If you lose 5 times, so you're done. So pretty easy concept. The fun of this game really comes from building synergies. So I beat this one just mostly through my poison, through the mushrooms that I have. I think I'll grab another one of those. I'm gonna really try and focus on the things that make her strong. I'll reserve those. Having a little bit more space is always good. So we got 3 mushrooms growing, 2 regen, the broom. Not too bad. They have 2 piggy banks, which would be really nice. Piggy banks just basically ensure that you're going to be getting more gold every time you enter the shop, and more gold means you can get nicer stuff. So especially early on in the game, it can be really beneficial. But since I don't have those, I was able to invest a little bit more into my build. So it's a give and take, I think. So let's go back to the shop, see what we can get. We're gonna grab the extra space because extra space is always good. And do I want this? Yeah, let's get the piggy bank just so we can get a little bit more gold going. Took a lot of it for now, but I think since we're so early in the run still, we can handle that. They have a spike shield. The spike shield is very nice. It adds some basically thorns, so they don't have anything synergizing with it yet, so they don't have anything really giving them much thorns. So I'm not too worried about it for now. I'm still unsure what this fatigue does, but we got him with our poison. We had 17 at the end, so it's scaling pretty well. I definitely would like some more mushrooms or maybe a goobert to get the poison goobert. That would be really fun. We'll see what the game gives me though. It is very RNG dependent like most games like this, so you kind of just gotta go with what you find and what you have money for. They have a pant similar to a build I did recently, the chef build, which I have a video out on. It's a really fun build. They don't have much in the way of that though. I think they have a weird combo, and that's probably why they didn't win. I think with this game, you really need to make sure you're investing one way or the other into your build. Like, splitting what you're doing isn't usually a good idea, at least from my experience. We'll grab these gloves and then put the mushroom there just so the mushroom acts a little bit faster. That'll basically just make sure that we can output poison just a touch faster. I think it's like 10%, so it's pretty minimal, but any poison is good poison. Let's grab this other mushroom. So we aren't looking too bad. We'll reserve the extra spaces for later because that will be helpful. They have 2 brooms, so their stamina usage, it shouldn't be too high. It shouldn't ever go over. But if they went with another melee weapon, I think they would be in danger. And even now, yeah, they did kind of bonk out there with their stamina. They still won though, so what can I say? We got another mushroom, so let's think. What do I want here? I think we need this space first and foremost. I do want to get the mushroom, but let's move. I don't know if there's a benefit of having all the mushrooms in there. I know that her bag has a certain status effect, but I could look, I guess, but whatever. I think it's whenever something is used in there, it has a chance to give poison. That sounds right. So we'll just throw all our mushrooms in there for now. What does stone skin do? So basically it just gives you a little bit more block, it looks like. Don't think it's terribly helpful for me right now. We'll grab the card just in case we get anything. I would love to get scythe if possible, but I hate the sounds they make when you click on them. Yeah, I don't have anything nice to say there, so I'm just not gonna say it. So they have they're trying to get the hero's blade, it looks like, with their 2 whetstones. They did beat me. This is a little bit precarious. I'm really needing something to come up to help me out here. The dragon skin boots can be kind of nice. They cleanse a little bit of poison. Not that I'm running into a lot of it, but they are kind of nice. let's grab the fanny pack for now and put it in between, and we'll throw the boots in there. And then, oh look, the scythe. I don't know, it's so much though, it's 14. I definitely don't have money for that. Will I get it? That is the question. Let's just move things around real quick. I love the way the animation happens when you pick an item like that, the way it throws. It's very fun. I'd like to get at least one of the mushrooms onto the fanny pack. I think we move this here so it's getting hit by the fanny pack and the gloves. I think that would be good. I maybe should have saved the scythe. That might have been a mistake. I might regret that later. We'll see though. But let's just try and get more mushrooms and see what happens. Ooh, they're getting the little dragon, the little egg over there on their side. If you keep it for 2 turns, turns into a really powerful dragon. I've not won a run with him yet, but he seems really powerful. I think I got really close once, but I just couldn't quite do it. I tend to get that when I'm running Ranger, and I'm not quite as good with Ranger as I am with Reaper. I'm not sure why that is, but it just is. One of the nice things about the longer bag, the stamina stack, is that it gives you more stamina if you're running a weapon. That can be a huge, huge deal. So let's put this here so I can put the mushroom there. More mushrooms, always a good time. And nothing here. Don't have a ton of money, so I can't really do much. Let's just go next, see what happens. See what we can do here. They're going for some vampirism. They have 3 already, and then they're getting the gloves. Seems like a good build. I think there's a lot of good vampire stuff. You'll notice that they keep going out of stamina. They have too many things using their high stamina weapons, basically. And when that happens, you can't really control what weapon is attacking. So if you have a preference, it can really kind of hurt you. So you got to be careful about that. You got to kind of think about your stamina usage in this game. But we did get another scythe. I don't have space for it, but it's nice. I don't know what I want to do here with this. I feel like maybe I should get it. It's such a big item though. It's such a big item. Basically how it works is anything that's being hit with the stars that you can kind of see on the screen, those will get double poison. So really quite good for Reaper. We're definitely gonna get it. I was unsure, but like I really shouldn't be. It's just a good item. I think the hardest thing about organizing the scythe is making sure you're hitting, like getting the mushrooms to stack right underneath it is hard because you want to make sure you're getting the most bang for your buck there, right? So let's just take a moment to reorganize my whole bag. So bear with me while I do this. Basically, I'm just trying to ensure that I get as much poison out of it as I can. So you'll see that like the one mushroom is hitting 2 of the spots and it's not super effective that way. It's gonna take me a second, so bear with me like I asked. But that I think that will be okay. I think that's probably the best we're going to do right now. It's not perfect, but it's not bad either. And the amount of poison we should be able to get from that should be pretty high. So, oops, didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. Let's grab another mushroom. Let's grab this card. Just organize the rest so it all fits. I don't know if we want the broom. The scythe is going to be taking a lot of stamina, so I think we just forego the broom for now. We weren't really using the mana aspect of it anyway, as we don't have any blueberries. So I think we'll be good. This scythe is like the best weapon for her, so it should do... If you watch the poison debuff in the bottom, you can see it going up pretty significantly. She's already at 24, 25. So it should really start acting fast. So we're gonna outscale her. It was a little closer than I would have liked, but we're looking pretty good. So let's see what we get here. We got another protective pack. I feel like we just put that in to fill in that space because that was gonna drive me crazy anyway. And then let's... Holy armor. I don't think I have a spot for that, and it's 14 gold and I don't have that much money. So do we want this blueberry? I did get rid of my broom, but also it does increase the rate at which the items pop off at, so it's probably worth getting. let's move things around just a little bit, see if we can make things fit a little bit better. That is one of the things about this game, kind of like Backpack Hero, where you do have to spend a little bit of time organizing to get the synergies to work correctly. It's worth it, and I think it adds to the complexity of the game in a really good way. We'll grab the clover just for a little bit of luck. It never hurts, it just increases your accuracy a little bit. They got some good vampirism stuff going on. They already have 4 vampirism, which can be pretty scary. But our poison should be doing really well. They do have some block. I'm not sure if we'll win this one, if I'm being honest. I think maybe, I mean, we have 50 poison, so we're good. The way that scales with the scythe is just honestly absurd. I'm not maybe they need to nerf the scythe. I don't know, but it does cost a lot of money, so you really have to be prepared for that. So it's kind of a give and take thing. Maybe we move this like this, and that will just make it so that the scythe is hitting 1 additional item, which I think is probably worth it. Pineapple is always nice, gives you a little bit of healing and a little bit of spikes. The goober above is also kind of nice. You can get some nice poison stuff going with that. I don't think I really have space for it or time. We're already at 8 wins and you win at 10. So you kind of got to be cognizant of that. Think about your strategy with that. But we're looking pretty good. It'd be pretty hard to get another item that gives poison for that one spot. So I think we just ignore it for now. I'm debating if I can fit the broom or if I should fit the broom. I don't think so. Let's just move on. Let's just go next, see what we can do. They have so many pigs. And so many, they have a lot of regen actually. I don't think it's gonna matter. But they do have a lot of weapons. I'm curious if they'll outpace their stamina. It doesn't matter. They killed me so fast, it doesn't matter. We have 2 hearts left, so it's a little bit scary. That's a pretty good build though. Kind of surprised they didn't outpace their stamina there with that build. I'd be curious to spend more time looking at that, figuring out what happened with that. There's another scythe. I'm not gonna get that even though it's tempting. Maybe I will. Maybe. I'm not sure. It doesn't feel like a good idea, but let's do it. I mean, it gives me extra poison, and if we are going for a poison heavy build, then maybe it's okay. We're gonna reorganize a little bit. We don't really need these pigs. The stamina is very high, so I'm curious how that will work, but you know, this is how we learn, so we're just gonna try it out and see what happens. Worst case, we lose, but will we lose? Who knows? Hopefully not. What else do I have here? Let's roll again. My stamina is very high. So, but we aren't really using it for the damage necessarily. We're using it more for the poison, the double poison of the other items. So I think we'll be okay. So that one's hitting all 5 of those. We'll grab the card. I don't really know why, but why not? We need 2 more wins, so might as well. Same with the pig up there. Might as well keep that going. And then, do I want to do anything else here? Or am I happy? I think I'm happy. Let's go see what happens here. They have a lot of vampirism. They have decent mushrooms. They seem kind of all over the place with their build, but maybe it'll work for them. I am outpacing them on poison pretty aggressively, but they are doing a lot more damage to me. Ooh, scary, scary, scary. Oh, I won. I barely won that one. We take it though. We take it. We accept it. Look, another scythe. We definitely can fit that in our inventory, right? No. The answer is no. Absolutely not. Let's grab this extra space because more space never hurts. So roll again. There's a goober. And then the demonic flask. So when your opponent's health drops below 50, you deal 0.5 damage for every debuff. You might as well. I mean, we have a lot of debuffs. So that should do actually quite a lot of damage. Walrus Tusk. I want to do a spike build sometime, but I haven't done it yet. I'll just grab it for funsies. It doesn't hurt. We have 1 more win that we have to get. Wow, they have a lot of vampirism. Ooh. They had a lot of shield. They had over 100. They got me here. Ain't no way I go past that shield. So, we need 1 more win. We have 1 more heart. Will we get it this turn? That is the question. I think we might. Maybe. Stone Skin, 20 shield, convert 8 health to more shield. It's not a bad potion. I don't know if it's the best. So leather armor can be kind of nice. Shield of Valor can be pretty nice. I'm not super thrilled about Shield of Valor. Can I fit this even? It takes up 6 spaces. I don't really need the piggy bank anymore, so I suppose I can do this, and that would give me a little bit of a buffer, so that's not a bad idea. My stamina usage is still very high, so will we win? Oh, they've got a weird build going. Interesting. So you'll hear that I outpace my stamina a lot here, but we aren't going for stamina necessarily. We're more going for the poison. You can see she's already at 48, 50, so we definitely win here. It was closer than maybe I would have liked, but hey, we got the win, and that's what matters. The scythes are very powerful. Very, very powerful. There's a few other items that we definitely could have gotten to up the poison damage. I think using gloves more could have helped as well, but we weren't offered a ton of gloves. But yeah, all in all, I think that was a pretty good run. If you've played this game, let me know what you think in the comments, or if you have any fun builds that you would recommend. Remember to like and subscribe to the video. It would mean the world to me. And I hope you all have a great night. Ciao, friends!